Bonjour Virgo and welcome back to my channel. Claude here. Today I'm going to be doing your bonus tarot reading. Now this reading is meant to be timeless as I'm going to be using a different spread that looks at your life overall. So it's meant to give you some guidance, some messages, when you need to hear them the most. So let's see what we've got for you. Now please do remember those are general readings, they will not resonate with everybody, so take what resonates and just discard the rest. And if you know you resonate better with your Moon, Venus or rising signs, you may want to check them out too. Now what do we have for my Virgo querents, please? Okay. So we begin your reading with the Two of Swords. We then move on, Major Arcana, the Fool, really nice. The Eight of Cups. The Queen of Cups. Major Arcana, the World. And the Four of Swords. And then we have the Knight of Wands. Bottom of the deck, which is the energy that supports you, you may not be aware of, is the Three of Pentacles. So let's talk about the supportive energy first. The Three of Pentacles talks about growth, because three rules the keywords of growth, expansion, creation. So it's a very productive number. And the coins represent the physical world, the material realm, so home life, work life, courses, jobs, careers, financial assets. It also talks about growth of something by working well with other people, like with co-workers, working in a team to get something off the ground. It's that kind of energy, but it is a growth, a spur of growth in the physical world. So it's a really nice energy to have, supporting you right now. Now on this side of the spread is the intellectual side, and this is the emotional side. In here we have the role of determination in your life, its importance, and you have the Two of Swords. Now the two represents, generally speaking, decisions, duality, polarity, sometimes relationship, and swords are your thoughts, your ideas, knowledge, truths. The Two of Swords talks about indecisiveness or not moving forward when you're faced with a choice. And it could be for various reasons. You may feel like you lack clarity and you don't have all of the information you need to make the necessary decision. Or you may be protecting yourself as well, because you just simply feel that you are not ready or something is not ready. And so having the Two of Swords in the determination is showing to me that sometimes you may be overwhelmed by doubt, thinking, should I really go this way? Or was it the right thing to do? It's that energy of indecisiveness, not being sure that you should be pushing and putting all of your power and might behind something. So this is something to be aware of, that you may be prone to protecting yourself, feeling you're not ready. I'm also hearing the message of wanting to know more all the time, really being overly prepared and then giving up because you feel you're not. So be careful of that, is what the cards are saying. Right here is the place of intuition and sensitivity in your life, and you have the Fool. Now this is a major arcana, so this is a brand new beginning, but big brand new beginning, generally speaking, because the major arcana are energies that have a more permanent effect on your life, unlike the minors that talk about the day-to-day events, situations and relationships. So the Fool is the brand new beginning, is taking a leap of faith, with a certain level of carelessness, like a childlike attitude. It's not stupidity, it's just that no worries type of attitude. And so having the Fool in your intuition chart says that you are quite willing to listen to your intuition or to your feelings in order to make a decision, which is very good. You know, it's very important because it balances out nicely the fact that in your head, however, you struggle with making the decision because you want all the facts. On the mental side, intellectual side, you struggle, but when it comes to intuition and your feelings, you embrace them, which obviously makes it very balanced. Right here is the importance of careful planning in your life, and you have the Eight of Cups. Now, 8 are advancement, and the cups represents the emotional realm. So it's your feelings, you know, what makes you happy, unhappy, also your intuition, emotions, all of that. Now, the Eight of Cups talks about advancement, in other words, looking at what makes you happy and realizing that the current situation is not up to scratch. It's not fulfilling you, you're not emotionally fulfilled, and it's taking that decision that, you know, I am worth more than this, and I am going to go for my Nine of Cups or my Ten of Cups, you know, the wish fulfillment, the happy ever after card. It's really saying, okay, I deserve better. Now, this is a very empowering card. It's not an easy energy, but it is very empowering. And the fact that you've got it here with the careful, measured planning in your life is telling me that you've realized that not making those careful steps, not planning, can lead to dissatisfaction. I mean, you are an earth sign, you are Virgo, you plan, you analyze with a tooth comb, and this is one of your strengths. And I see here with the Eight of Cups that there's been some reflection upon what makes you happy, what doesn't make you happy. Maybe you embraced an opportunity or a relationship or whatever it was with the full energy and realized that actually this is not really what I need, this is not making me happy, it's not fulfilling me, and I need to move forward or move on. This is what I'm reading here in this position. And here is the position in the spread of joy, pleasure, carefree abandonment. And you have the Queen of Cups. Now, it's very nice to have cups on the side of the emotions because that's what they represent. Now, the Queen, for me, represents patience and understanding. And this is yin energy, receptive energy, as opposed to a king who's going to take action. And the Queen of Cups, obviously no genders attached, it's a general reading, I'm talking about the characteristic of the card, is someone who knows her feelings and emotions. She understands them very well. She's also very focused on them. She's always portrayed looking obsessively at the cup, which is where her feelings, happiness, emotions are. And she's also very intuitive, which I'm not surprised to see because she's just under the Four for the intuition. So the Queen of Cups is someone who obviously can be very loving, but it's someone who knows what makes her happy, unhappy, someone who's very much in touch with her intuition, and therefore can enjoy life, is open to making herself happy. So this is a very powerful card to have in this position, because the Queen of Cups is someone who is able to experience pleasure and joy. So it's very, very nice to have that here. The two bottom cards talk about the importance and role of relationships in your life. This is platonic, this is romantic love. So for the platonic, which is either your biological family or your chosen family, friends, co-workers, members of community, you have the World. Now this is a beautiful major arcana, it's the last one, and this is the card of successfully having completed a cycle. This is victory, success, it's having learned all of the lessons that you needed to learn within this cycle, you know, that your spirit team has provided you with to make you grow, and, you know, passing with flying colors really nicely. So you have built strong relationships, is what I'm hearing, whether they're with your family or your friends or your co-workers. Another message, but that's just for some of you specifically, the World can literally represent the world, and you may have some very strong ties or friendship with someone who is not from the same country as you, someone who's a foreigner. But that's not for all of you, but that's, you know, for someone out there, this is what this is. And if this person is not here yet, they will be very soon in the near future, is, you know, why the card is here. And it could be a co-worker, because it is next to the Three of Pentacles, and I was talking to you about creating growth by working well with other people. So there is that energy. Here is the romantic relationship, so, you know, long-term, significant love relationship, and you have the Four of Swords. So the Four is strong foundation and stability, and Swords is to do with the mental realm. And you do have progression from the 2 to the 4, which is very good, by the way. So Swords represents your thoughts, your knowledge, ideas, and also truths, generally speaking. So the Four of Swords talks about mental stability. So someone who's either already in your life and you are committed to them, or someone who's going to come, he's going to represent this kind of qualities. So someone who is very, very balanced mentally. So someone who's sharp, someone who's very intelligent, and, you know, someone who's not going to be overreacting, someone who's going to use their thoughts, their knowledge to assess a situation. Swords also represent truth. This is someone truthful, loyal, you know. So this is someone coming your way, someone that you have in your life. For some of you, and this is a message for just someone specific, it may mean that you need some time out because something happened in a love relationship. Because the Four of Swords can also talk about mental rest. So this may just represent the fact that you need to have some mental rest, stop over and analyzing things, for instance, before something better can come your way in terms of long-lasting, committed relationship. But that's just for some of you. And in the middle is a message, a bit of advice on how to enjoy your life to the max. And you have the Knight of Wands. Now, I love seeing Knight energy in this position, because Knights represents taking action, things moving forward, and I like movements, creation, growth, otherwise life is boring, right? So the Knight of Wands, I mean, Wands is passion, power, what your heart and soul truly yearn for. So the Knight of Wands is an invitation to taking action towards what really ignites you, you know, what you feel passionate about in order to enjoy your life more. It may also be someone who's coming your way, someone who's going to be very passionate and who's going to sweep you off your feet. That's for some of you, not all of you, but this is something that could be that. The Knight of Wands also could indicate a change of direction. So this may be an advice for some of you to change direction and go towards what you feel passionate about, you know, like follow your passion to enjoy life more. But whether we're talking about someone coming your way who's going to sweep you up your feet, or whether this is you needing to embody this Knight of Wands energy of going, do you know what, I'm done with this, I'm going to follow where my heart and soul want to go, I want to feel alive again, is what I'm hearing. This is the piece of advice. So, you know, as I said, take what resonates. But yeah, that's what I've got for you. So I hope you've enjoyed your journey through the cards with me. If you did, or if the message helped you in any ways, do let me know in the comment box below. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate your time. I wish you a beautiful day, and I'll see you again very soon. Until next time, au revoir.